In my last video, I played this Souls-like game to prove that they're not that hard. And while I was right, kind of, it was pretty easy. But then this very nice gentleman, James, commented on that video saying that Lies of P was actually one of the easier Souls-like games and has been nerfed really hard. So my claim was pretty invalid. That is why I have decided to play not one, not two, but 3 Souls-like games to solidify my claim. That way, if one of them is too easy, as well the others have a chance to prove me wrong. And do me a favor and stick around to the end of the video and watch the whole thing, because this was not an easy challenge to do. I immediately got the same Souls-like feel. Depressing post-apocalyptic world overrun by demons. Just a straight classic. I get woken up by this strange man in a coat and... Wait, is that EDP? Bro, last game a blue-haired Korean butterfly lady was my guide. This time it's EDP. You can't make this stuff up, bro. Alright, so to sum up the story, there's a big demon king we're gonna call Cupcake. Now, Cupcake got put into timeout corner many years ago, but he's trying to get out with the help of his demon minions. Our job is to stop these demons and ensure that Cupcake does not escape. Yeah, sounds easy enough for a guy who just woke up 5 minutes ago. Now, the amount of deja vu I got playing this was crazy. I'm getting violently jumped by 2 dudes in the first few minutes of playing the game, but I survived this time. The exact same door opening animation and then the respawn point being there. Yeah, that's what happens when the entire class copies the same guy. Now, about the difficulty, the main reason we're here, I think it's easier than Lies of P. They both have the same combat system and strategies, just swarm the enemies with attacks and don't let them fight back, a few dodges here and there. But the amount of struggling I had to do to beat side characters in Lies of P, I didn't feel at all in this game. The enemies in Lies of P would jump you and they would, be set up to use their numbers against you, which does not exist in Lords of the Fallen. The only times I really had problems was just getting lost and not knowing what to do. And this happening. Now let's compare the first bosses of both games. The Parade Master took me like 7 or 8 tries, I can't remember, and a lot of learning and adapting. But Pie Lady took me 1 try. Mostly because the game provided me with a friggin' Thor as an assistance in beating her, but also because her attacks were easier to dodge and she was just easy to chip health off of. Her second phase did manage to kill me, yes, but because of the game's double life mechanic, I lived. And then she was just kind of annoying to swat out of the air, but once I got a good hit, she was dead. The game kind of made this easier for me. Now, before you pull out your pitchforks and come at me, I did do some research. And turns out people also agree that this game is way too easy compared to the other Souls-like games, so it never really stood a chance. Lords of the Fallen fell before it could ever stand. Well, that's another Souls-like game conquered, but that's just one of the 3 games in the series. We still have 2 more. So if you're interested in that and how that went, stick around for the video to come out, or you can just click on the video on screen if it's out by then. Anyway, that's all for this one. Now, scram, skedaddle.